Hi, it's John. I'm at Troytown, near the A35 going out to Dorchester. But I've been looking out for a little footpath to do another walk and talk. Someone chucked some old car seats in there. Yes, it's December the 8th, 2017, and we've got a cold north wind. Apparently we're in for a cold snap. We haven't really had a hard frost yet. There's a lot of coppiced wood just laid on the ground here. I think what people do, they leave it all for the pheasants. Aha, there's someone made an old 10-gallon milk churn into a pheasant feeder. And along the back there, under that where the road is, it does look a bit like there might have been an old railway along there. I'll have to have a look on the map when I get home. This is nice, all hazel coppice. Or is it copse? And that must be the keeper's cottage, because there was a sign at the beginning of the track saying keeper's cottage. A lovely old building. Oh, I missed the sign of the bridle track. It's up here, look, because this is the sign on here. Quite a small sign, isn't it? Oh, it's Hardest Way, Dorset County Council. So, try and get it right this time. Don't want to cause any trouble. Well, this looks nice. Feels like all pine needles. It is, it's all pine needles. On the bridle track now, and it looks like there's water flows down here when it rains. There's nicely washed stones, which is something very pleasing about it. And looks like rhododendrons, could be rhododendrons or laurel, holly, evergreen. No berries on the holly. I wonder whether there were berries. And now they've been eaten by the birds. Oh, this is really nice. That's an old 12-bore cartridge. Ely, E-L-E-Y, Olympics. That's, yes, I remember that name when I was on the farm, Ely. Some huge beech trees here. They always look like this. For some reason, you know, not much vegetation grows under a beech tree. But then I think it does encourage bluebells and truffles, if you've got a truffle hunting dog. But this is private land, I believe. Now they are rhododendron bushes. I can tell that. They can be a pest, rhododendrons, for some reason. They take over an area. And there's more rhododendrons in the winter sun. And there's a sweet chestnut tree around here somewhere. That's a sweet chestnut. And then all these other bits of beech nuts. So good area for squirrels and things. These are little beech nuts. You can eat them. You can find a bit of nut inside them, but they're not generally thought of as nuts. We used to find them at the avenue coming out of school when we were kids. There's some holly with berries. Where's that come from? Someone must have been up here collecting some for sale at a market or something like that. Oh, I think I've nearly gone far enough. I think I'll walk up to that bush and then walk back to the car. Gorse flowering. I've just put together a video. I've entitled it A Warm Spring, and it's got some flowering gorse in it. And of course that was more March time, but it's flowering now, so presumably gorse flowers all the winter. There's a holly bush with a few berries, but what happens is the thrushes eat them all before Christmas. Gorgeous old bits around here. very old beech trees, and it looks like disused or old flint quarries. Flints used to build houses. There's a lot of flint and mortar houses around here. Did you see a bit of snow then? We have had a little bit of snow today. Let's have a look through this gap. There's a gap here. Oh, goes off a pheasant. I think it's a gap just for the gamekeeper. There's a bit wire across, but you just see the hills in the distance and the sun on the hills, the bright field. And there's a clay pigeon shooting tower over there. That's where they launch clay pigeons. But I think it's also got a mobile phone mast on it. Cool, that looks nice over there. So it's just starting to snow. How exciting. I'm on my way back now, turned around. I haven't seen my big tripod for quite a while. I don't know whether I've left it somewhere. You know, I could easily have left it out in the field somewhere. I've still got a couple of tripods, but the best one I've got, I seem to have lost it. I used to carry that about with me. It used to give me a bit of credibility when I was out in the countryside, and I could do those sort of walk past style clips. There's an example of a little quarry. Difficult to get the 3D effect. Beautiful though, covered in moss. I don't know how this will come out, but lots of little beech trees from those beech nuts growing up. And the sun, the winter sun just coming up there. The snow doesn't appear to be coming to much. I was in Helford's the other day getting a windscreen wiper for the car, and we had to go out to the car to measure the windscreen wiper, and the assistant, he walked at such a rate. He walked about twice as fast as me, so I thought, oh, that's what I ought to be doing, walking faster. And you know, if you walk fast, you get sort of a little bit breathless, and you know, that's helping you cardiovascular aerobic exercise. So I thought, well, I've got into the habit of walking very slowly. Well, if I'm doing a walk and talk video, of course I want to walk slowly. I'm looking out for things, but generally I'm going to try and walk a bit faster, because what the late Bruce Forsyth said, he said you've got to be, you've always got to work to keep the old man out. He wasn't talking about his father, he was talking about this sort of old man within us. You know, he says there's an old man within us all, and unless you keep that old man at bay, he's going to take you over. Anyway, I'm walking back to the car now, not far now. There we are, back again. I got into all sorts of so much trouble with my last walk and talk video. I thought, you know, editing it on Windows Movie Maker, and then I had to do a bit over editing, so then I put it into Premiere Elements. So I thought I'd better get into a proper system of doing these videos, and then then everything will be well. Anyway, that's the end. Thanks very much. Right, bye for now.